You're watching Sun TV, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales, in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Sun TV, your source for real news as it happens.
Burley Abreu, and thanks for watching this Sun TV news break. A major controversy is brewing in the Turks and Caicos Islands over a proposal to relocate beach access on the island of Providenciales. Millionaire hotelier Butch Stewart wants to close off the narrow beach access between beaches and the Veranda, which he bought last December. But vendors who operate from the craft market are saying that closing the beach access will kill their business. The vendors said that they recently met with Premier Dr. Rufus Ewan and shared their concerns with him and Minister of Health Portia Stubbs-Smith. We hear more of what the vendors had to say in this report.
I get to understand you said you're going to close the gate right there. But if you close there, it's going to be a big blow for the market because a lot of people walk on the beach, come through there for the market, and it helps the market a lot. If they're closed, the market will just dead. Because you have people from even as far as Club Med walk straight on the beach and come right through that part there. So it wouldn't be a good idea for you people, for Mr. Strout, to close it. It would be so dead for the people here. Right now, there's nothing going on here for them. Nothing. Because beaches open a lot of gift shop over there, selling the same thing. At least they're selling it much cheaper than we over here. When the people that came from the Otterland, they came over here, they said, oh, we could get it over there for less price. And it's so unfair. So if they close there, it's doomed for the people here in the market. I would really like it to open. Thank you very much.
My mother, Jenny Stubbs, David Stubbs, my grandparents are Jimmy Stubbs and John Stubbs. They are my grandparents. And they were, all of this around here, we were born here. And I feel in this country, this is the Turks and Caicos Island. And we should not allow nobody to come in our country to close us up, to close us in. If they can close us in, let us be in here. Okay, let us be inside. Close us in with inside, not on the outside. We supposed to be out on top of the beach where the tourists come. We hardly get anything from, I was here from 9 o'clock and I make $1 yet. So why should we close the beach? Why should we close the asset? There is no reason. I'll ask the Turks and Caicos Island people, please, I am going. And I ask them, please stand up for their country. Stand up for their right. Because the day coming that it would be too late, you cannot say nothing at all. If they close it down, let everybody, Turks and Caicos Island, get together and pull it down. If they don't want it, if they want it, then they will let it go. But I, as a person, I'm leaving. But they are here. These are the young generation. And we who got our children coming, we got our young children coming up. And when they close it, we won't have nothing to give our children. That's right. We won't have anything for our children who are behind.
I feel very sad that the access is going to close. But Stuart have to understand, we right here at the culture market, we're trying to make a living. He already have it. We have small kids. So he could let the crumble fall from off the table and let the dog feed from off it. I think that access will stay open because the other resort is stay open. From Coral Garden, they come from all the way down there and come through this access right here. They come from all the way from Club Med and come to this access. When beaches ain't providing us with their gas, they come from all other area in Turks and Provo and come right through this access. I think it's wrong if the access closes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
During the meeting, they actually said that he told us his opinion was that Bush was worried about the safety of his tourists. to the excess, so them coming backward and forward, or them being hurt, or by the people who probably be trafficking through there because of his two thingum together. My opinion is I don't believe the access should be closed because then what access else we gonna have to the beach? It isn't fair to us as vendors here struggling when in part they already hardly let their guests come out here anyway because they say may give the guests them the impression that in the back here is dangerous. I don't see nothing dangerous having going on. We are locals. And if you put that reputation up for the guests, what they're going to think about us here? And you're hurting the locals. That means you don't care about what affect us. So I think it's unfair, and I hope they do the right thing by not letting it close. Well, I really don't want to say on TV what I told the premier because I had a mouthful to tell him. I just told him that day when he had the meeting with us the way I felt. We always complaining to them and telling them that we heard it, and it seems like they're not listening to us. Because that's the third meeting he already had with us. He came first and he asked us our opinion. We told him what we wanted. We discussed a few things. He discussed about how we felt about moving, and we told him if what they're gonna do, where they were going to put us. The plan was to put us out on the beach in the front of Veranda. He said that's what they were negotiating. Then they came back. First we heard rumors that we were moving Forbes Road. And we was like, where on Forbes Road? Apparently that's where he did all of this work down there in Forbes Road. There's no place for the guests was going to find us in the back there. And he told us, he said, no, he's not going to let us be thrown in the back there. Now when they come back, he said we are not moving. They're asking them to. We supposed to have a contract or some agreement with them that they were supposed to take care and maintain the place. They haven't yet done that. We got a letter that April 15 we were going to have some work done. It's now May 2020. Nothing yet is done. So I guess I wouldn't say what I really want to say, but with us, so, we're still here sitting and waiting. We're waiting to see what the process is going to be over there. So that's all I have to say.
Sun TV also caught up with a tourist who was shopping at the vendors market, who sympathized with the vendors.
My name is Carolyn Bledsoe, and I'm from the United States, and I think it would be terrible to shut that off. I think we as tourists need to be able to come where there's local and participate in the market, and we love coming over here. We don't want it shut.
This is the controversial beach access which locals do not want to close. In an exclusive interview with Sun TV, Stewart spoke about his investment in the new beach access at Forbes Road in the Bight.
We are very, very happy that we were able to buy the land adjacent to the beach access for parking as a public facility. The land costs $380,000, over $100,000 more than 2 lots up. But I think in the interests of the public that want to use that beach access, we wanted to make sure that there was zero inconveniences. Let me tell you what the two things that are affecting progress is we are going to have to cut holes in the chain link fence for our guests to go through to access the services, restaurants, pools, and water park on the other side of the hotel. Which, when the trade magazines take pictures of that, it's going to look very bad on the Turks and Caicos, because if that's how you treat a 5-star set of guests, it's not good.
This parking lot is part of the new beach access Mr. Stewart has constructed for close to $500,000. Stewart also denied reports that he has plans to close or relocate the vendors market. In fact, he said that he plans to spend about $350,000 to improve the market.
No. What I want to do is to fix it. Where the vendors market is now is the most potent area that can be located. Yeah. Because it's right in the middle of the two resorts. I built the most beautiful gate for our guests to go across and spend money over there. And we have a plan to dress up the market. But the Premier said he wanted to be involved. So we have held off doing it until he gets around to it. We're putting concrete in front of it and paving the road around it. Our only job is to make the people in the Turks and Caicos to improve their way of life. That's our only job. I came here in '95 and fell in love with the place. My old man used to work on a ship that used to go between Grand Turk or Salt Key and Vancouver carrying salt. A ship by the name of the Huswick. And he used to tell me about this place when I was a little boy.
I'm Veranda reporting to you from the controversial beach access between the old Veranda and beaches.